All right.
All right, Ryan, for this first part, if you could just look into the camera
Okay.
and say your name, your age, what you do for a living, and where you're from.
My name is Ryan Brown. I'm 24 years old from Morgantown, West Virginia, and I am an office manager.
Cool. So tell me, why do you want to be a ghost hunter? Why do you want to be on the scene?
Well, it's something that I've been interested in pretty much my entire life. I have a real passion for the supernatural in all its aspects, mainly with ghost hunting, though. That's the thing I love the most. I mean, I've read a lot about, demonology or cryptozoology or mysticism and things like that, but ghost hunting has always been, top notch for me. It's been my favorite, of all the different facets. And I have, in the past, pursued, various ghost hunting teams and things like that, and always been kind of disappointed in them because of their lack of professionalism or even their lack of scientific approach to things like that. And I'm really hoping that this will be a positive experience for me, and I think I can use my experiences to really benefit the team in general.
So tell me about that. Why were you disappointed with these groups' lack of professionalism? What was that all about?
Well, it just seems like a lot of them were just, kids who just wanted to run around in old abandoned buildings and, make believe they saw something or see something that really wasn't there, that they had no evidence to back up. And that's really not very, to be honest with you, that's just not all that scientific. You're not really going to, have any real evidence. You're not going to have anything you can really contribute. It's just people looking for thrills, and that kind of left me cold.
And that's not you. That's not your thing.
No, absolutely not, no.
You strike me as a pretty smart guy.
Well, thanks.
No problem. So it seems to me that you probably don't suffer fools gladly. You don't want to put up with a bunch of these kids running around in cemeteries.
Not if I can help it.
Are you after something? Are you after an answer? Is there something you're trying to find out?
I would love to, yeah. I would love to find, real hard, solid evidence. I mean, I know everything's relative, and even if I found evidence that really, really convinced me or convinced other people, there's always going to be people who don't believe, and that's just something that comes with the field. But I would personally love to have evidence, for me personally to really validate the things I feel and I believe, yeah.
So what kind of experience do you actually have with investigating? What have you done? What equipment have you used? Where have you been?
I've been to, just local places. Obviously, I haven't traveled the world or even the country on hunts like that, but local places around West Virginia. I was a part of one really solid group called the West Virginia Paranormal Research Society, and they were really professional. And they actually did have some equipment, like they had, EMF detectors and infrared cameras and things like that, and I had some experience using that equipment and just in general, dealing with people, treating sites with a little more dignity and respect than other groups that I had been a part of, and actually getting people's permission to investigate potentially haunted locations, things like that. That's generally my experience. That and reading books and things like that.
What's fun for you? Is any of this fun or exciting?
Oh yeah, I mean it's very exciting for me. I mean, it's as much as I like it and as much as I'm out to find something, I'm not going to lie, it is exciting. It's very fun, I mean, there is a thrilling element, but that shouldn't be your driving force. That shouldn't be why you do it, because you seek that thrill. But it is fun. Obviously it's fun. It's something I feel very passionate about my entire life. But yeah, it's definitely fun for me.
What skills would you bring to the team? What are your specialties? Are you a techie guy? Are you a leader type, researcher, interviewer? What's your thing?
I have done some, personal I've done research for things, and I think that I have some people skills, some personal or some interpersonal skills that would lend me pretty well to being an interviewer. But at the same time, I have had a lot of, leadership experience, in my personal life, in career, things like that. I've been, in leadership positions in my career on several different occasions. So yeah, I have worked with the technology before, like I stated, but if I were to have to take it apart or repair it, I probably wouldn't be the ideal person for that.
All right, and describe yourself. Pick a couple of words. What words do you use to describe yourself?
Easygoing, pretty laid back, curious, very curious. I always have to know why or question why. Reserved as far as my, I'm not really quick to lose my temper on any level. Eager to learn and eager to teach too. I feel very. I mean, generally speaking, I'm pretty patient with people in general. But yeah, I mean that's just more than a few words, I guess. But
okay. So just wrap this up for me. Is there anything else I should know about you, or anything I should know about why you want to be on this team?
As far as anything else you should know about me, no, I'm pretty straightforward. My life's an open book, I guess. As far as why I want to be on this team, like I said, because I feel that I could really contribute and I can really learn something from being on this team. And that's the most important thing to me, is learning something. And I would love to even have the chance to make a difference on some level in this field.
All right, cool. All right, man. That sounds good. Go ahead and turn off the camera.